Okay, I've got the brake pedal held down with that, and I've gone into the wires there. I'll show you what they are on here. So that's the switch. So I've got the lights, the grey and violet on one side and the grey and yellow, and that wire's fine. You can use the power probe here and the lights power up fine. I've got a black and yellow, also comes from this when the brake light's pressed. Problem with the black and yellow, that only does the LED at the top. You see that one? Doesn't do these side ones. They're off. But the black and yellow is actually a much thicker wire that's doing these LEDs. That's a much thicker wire than the wires. I wouldn't say much thicker, it's slightly thicker. Okay, so it's slightly thicker than the two wires that actually go to the light bulbs. So what I've done, because the module thinks the lights are on, it tells you on the live data everything's okay, there's no faults. On the scan tool with this module that's in here, footwell module 2. So I've got two wires that are connected to this sort of Y-shaped adapter, not the black one, the red one below it. So I've got one of the brake lights, another brake light there, nothing going in there. So that one there is going to be that big fat black and yellow wire that goes to the LED. If I put that into here, so now we're just passing that power on to the other two. The module already thinks they're on, there's nothing wrong with them, so it shouldn't really interfere with anything. Still got the high level. And now we've got the two brakes. The bottom one, the brake light. So because the same one, I'm going to switch this off now. I'll switch the brakes off. Here's the thing. I take the brakes off, take that wire off to kill the two outside brakes now. So they're now on. When those lights come on with the brakes, they're on all the time. Now I took that bar off the pedal. So the high level light is out as well. I put the side lights on. Yeah. It's all happy still. Side lights come on. A little bit dimmer than when it's the brake lights. Okay, same bulb, single element. I'm using this, it's got a little graph. Now stick it into the wire. Actually, I could have done this at the front of the car. See that one? So it's roughly 62% duty cycle, and it's on-off battery voltage. And that'll be the same on this side. If we were to check this grey and violet, bottom wire there. Okay, so it's happy. If both wires are joined together like that, those two bulbs are connected because I've connected them into this Y adapter. They're still connected, but I've disconnected them from the brake. Because what's going to happen is, when you put the side lights on, without the brakes on, I'll show you. If you put the side lights on, okay, it's on now. Side lights are on, but the brakes are not on. But I've got that connected. You see how that bulb's come on? It's probably flickering more than it did before. So, take that one off. I don't want to interfere with when you put the brake lights on, that goes on. So we're going to have to do it drive or a one-way diode or a relay, and we could just do what's happening inside the box but just do it on the outside until we manage to find a box to replace it and it gets the car back on the road. Here's what we've got going on. The module that's down here. Then we've got the LEDs at the back of the tailgate. And then we've got the left and the right bulbs, single element bulbs. It's not two elements in this. It pulses it on and off to make it dim. For a side light, the same as it would do on this one. If it wants it to be brighter, it just puts it on all the time. Like the LED is on all the time. So we've got separate wires. And what I've got to watch is how I wire this. These two do the same thing, so I could join them together. But I can't have that back feeding and putting this on when these are being pulsed as side lights. Everything works okay, even with those two connected together. These both work as they should do on side light. But when it's on side lights, this is getting enough. Even though it's pulsed, it's getting enough of a message to, well, not a message, it's getting enough of a voltage being pulsed that it's putting it on. Well, it looks like it's on to us. On the camera it may look like it's flickering. So that's what I gotta do, make sure when this is on, when these are on, I mean, on side lights being pulsed, it doesn't backfeed into that. And that's the whole point of putting a relay in or a one-way diode, something like that. Right, I'll show you what we've got here. Basically a relay idea, one wire to ground. The red one goes to a power that's fused over there at the fuse box. This power also has an inline fuse, you see it there? Inline fuse. Then we've got the two yellows go to the two brake wires, to the two brake lights I mean, and the green comes from the wire that's going to the high level. So now the ignition's on and the brakes are pressed. All three lights are on. Okay, which is what we wanted. Let me take the brakes off, take the brake pedal off. Now we don't have these lights. They're off. And put the side lights on. There's no top light, but these two are on a little bit dimmer than they were before. So there we go. Job's done, just using a bit of... The module thinks it's working, so what I've done is basically connected the wires outside the box because the module's happy with it. It says on the schedule that they're okay. This is my workaround. Using this idea, it saved a module. I did get another module first, a second-hand one, or a green one. Green is an environmentally friendly, although the green one that I got was actually corroded inside as well. So I'm just sending that back, but I'm happy with that. When the side lights are on, we don't have the top light coming on. That was what this was all about. And they're fine. It's just a way of doing something. It's getting an older car now. Still new to some people. It's 2007, right? To me it'd still be new. But if you're stuck and you can't get a module, or you can't get one repaired quick enough or whatever, there's a way around it. The module thinks it's working. What do? No fault codes. You press the brake pedal, it says left, right and the high brake light are all on. It thinks they're working. It's still sending only the pulsed side light down the wire. So this way is another way of doing it. Easy to just take it off. Just take that fuse out and it puts it all back to standard. If we do manage to find a module, pull the inline fuse in the inline fuse holder and it's all back to standard. Thanks for watching. I got my son Leon to press the brake pedal whilst we can look at it at the back. So that's the side lights are on. Okay, and press the pedal. And now you see it goes brighter. And off again. And again. On. Off. Okay, and on again. Yeah, they're fine. Thanks for that, Leon. Hey, that's all good. So now I've just got to build all that stuff up. Are you away?
I'm tired.
Okay, thanks for your help. Another thing I forgot to say, when I used to wire in tow bars with this kind of system before in the past, and I've been able to do it using the number plate light. That one doesn't get pulse, that just comes on with 12 volts. So I could use that to get a power for the side lights, and I would use the high level or the third brake light, because that just comes on and that would power the brake lights if I was looking for a way to attach tow bar electrics. Just something that might also help somebody as well. That way you don't have that pulse effect going on, you're just taking it straight from the license plate. Thanks for watching.